Hi students, I am Mrs. R. Ambikeshwari, Assistant Professor, Department of English, KCS Kasinadar College of Arts and Science. In this video, let's see the theme and the symbolism used in the short story of The Snows of Kilimanjaro, written by an American writer, Ernest Hemingway. Let's get into the video. Now the themes used in the story. The story runs on an autobiographical element. It talks about the lavish, wasted life of a brilliant writer who loves to devote his time on money, women, and the desires of an opulent life. In this process, he has failed to document the beautiful memories of his life and abandoned his talent of writing. This, of course, in the end causes him regret. The story is also themed around the death and afterlife. It features through various symbolic terms used throughout the story. The most evident reference to death is the accidental injury of the protagonist Harry and the way he recognizes or agonizes that he has little time left to survive. There are several other visual imagery of death, such as the vultures, the hunting down of an animal, and the breaking down of the truck. There is an emblematic demise of Harry's writing vocation that the protagonist begins to recognize during his last hours. The first symbolism used is the Mount Kilimanjaro. In most of the ancient civilization, it was believed that God's promise of peaceful afterlife reposes on the highest mountain tops. For the Greeks, it was Mount Olympus. For the Hebrews, it was the Mount Sinai. And for the Japanese, it was Mount Fuji. When Harry looks at the Kilimanjaro, he sees it as a symbol of truth, noble-mindedness, paradise, and purity. In contrast, Harry is stuck on the plains, and the author uses the plains to depict murky, evil dwelling full of confusion. Throughout the story, Harry tries to uplift his soul from the low-lying, hot plains and a difficult, painful experience of his life. He dreams about the snowy mountain to gain happiness and redemption from the rotting soul that he is reflecting through his gangrened leg. The next symbolism is leopard. Leopard is a noble animal associated with a great speed and agility. Its landing on the mountain peaks symbolizes that it has reached its goal of attaining immortality on the abode of gods. It is also symbolic to the person Harry desired to be in his life. The dead frozen leopard can be seen as a symbol as an immortality who attains the reward for taking the road less traveled. Harry himself can be compared to the leopard at a particular point of his life. For instance, when he survives the poor conditions of Paris as novice writer during war, when he shared his last morphine pills with a horribly injured soldier named Williamson, on his deathbed, he remains mentally composed with the flashbacks and by staying loyal to a wife he doesn't love. It's a pure mysticism that drives Harry and the leopard to search God or the God within themselves or immortality. The only difference is that the leopard dies on the higher plane of existence. It is symbolically the heaven, and the Harry dies on the lower plane of existence, which means the symbolically to the hell. The next symbolism used is vulture and hyena. Vultures and hyena are animals' symbolisms of death. Both circle around dead, rotten things and consume dead bodies. Hence, they are considered unclean. In this story, they are harbingers of death and Harry. They surround him as if intentionally gathering around his rotten soul. The next symbolism is snow. The snow is significant to loneliness, loss, and abandonment. The bleak, harsh days of winter are dark and dull, which so perfectly symbolizes the moments before death. The next symbolism used in the story is plane. The flight is symbolic to the final flight of the soul as it leaves the body and worldly ooze to attain its final resting place. The plane symbolically represents its ascensions to Kilimanjaro, which is symbolically the heaven. He trusts that he is in the plane with a Compton and that he is flying over the peaks of Kilimanjaro. Harry believes his soul has gone or is going to heaven and achieving immortality, just like the frozen leopard in the epigraph. But the reality being that he passes away on the plains of Africa. Thanks for watching this.